Hey there, Tiffany here with Years of Years, and it's This Day in Disney for August 26th. And to start off, we're going to talk about Retta Scott. She actually passed away on this day in 1990. Retta was the first woman to receive screen credit as a woman at the Walt Disney Studios. She was hired in 1938 and assigned to the story department. Well, Walt quickly found out that that was not the right place for her once he saw her stunning sketches, and quickly moved her to the animation department where she belonged. She was very, very talented artist, and many of her colleagues recognized her for her great work in animation. So she is responsible. If you want to check out Bambi, there's the one scene where the vicious dogs are chasing Faline. That is all her work, and you can take a look at specifically what her work was like. And that's a pretty good representation of the emotion that she could get as an artist in her animation. She also contributed to Fantasia, Dumbo, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and actually she had some screen time as herself in The Reluctant Dragon. If you haven't seen that one, and if you have and you don't remember, go watch it again because she's on there. And then she actually left Disney in 1946 for the East Coast, but continued to freelance for Disney in illustrating the big golden books. So what was interesting I read about that was this one that she did the edition for Disney for Cinderella, was that she did it differently. It doesn't look exactly like the film, but it still captures the feeling of the film. So I think that's pretty impressive of her talent. Frank Thomas said of Retta that she had an astounding ability to draw powerful animals. She seemed to have a keen understanding of their moods and attitudes. So that's pretty cool. Really good compliment from Frank Thomas. She was awarded a Disney Legend in 2000, and she, just so you know, she was also highly trained. She actually went to the Chouinard Institute in Los Angeles on a 3-year scholarship. So pretty good stuff for back in the 1930s for Retta Scott there, and she did a phenomenal job for Disney. So if you haven't heard of her before, look for her in the credits and go watch those dogs in Bambi. So next up on This Day in Disney in 2005, Fred Joerger, Disney legend, passed away at the age of 91. So sorry to have two people passing away, but they're two very special people who did some really great things for Disney, and I love learning about them. So he was a master model maker, and he helped create Disneyland's look by modeling the three-dimensional models of Sleeping Beauty Castle, the Haunted Mansion, and other attractions. And he was actually born in Illinois in 1913. So, just a few years, not even 10 years younger than Walt. And graduated from the University of Illinois in Chicago with a fine arts degree, as well as Retta, both highly talented people. And he became one of the first of the 3 members that were part of WED, or now known as Walt Disney Imagineering. So Walt put that together, and he had Fred, and then Harriet Burns and Walthall Rogers. So Fred Joerger had the unusual knack for creating gorgeous rock work out of plaster, and this led to a reputation as an Imagineering resident rock expert. So you can see that in the stonework on the Jungle Cruise and also Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, both at Disneyland and Disney World. So that amazing rock work is all Fred's doing. And he also did miniature set props for live action Disney films such as Mary Poppins and Darby O'Gill and the Little People and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So really cool that he was involved in those wonderful films. And if you're at Haunted Mansion and you see one of the gravestones that says, "Here lies good old Fred," a great big rock fell on his head. That's a tribute to Fred Joerger, so go check that out. So I really loved learning about Retta and Fred and the work that they did for Disney, and just, you know, what a great company Disney was. And you know, with Retta Scott, it just shows how Walt was really focused on things being good, and it didn't really matter if you were a woman, what race, what age, young or old. He worked with everyone. It wasn't really so much who the people were necessarily, but what they could do. And I think that's a good motto for life, you know, when we have our friends and family focusing on such great things that people do around us. I really love that. And that's an example that I've seen in Walt in some of the ways that he worked with people, and it's something that I try to do in my own life with my family. So anyway, that's it for this day in Disney, and I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye!